because making a website, a comic website, is expensive. Like it may not cost the world, but it's more expensive than it needs to be. Like I wanna read
Especially for the
Hellboy.
bandwidth.
Yeah, not just it's not even just the bandwidth. It's things like you need a community management system. So you need to make sure that your community has an interaction point, because the problem with and I've said this before, the problem with web comics when it comes to being like making money is web comics aren't like a delayed engagement forum where you see the comic, then you walk outside and you buy one maybe a few weeks later. It's an immediate engagement so, product where you must read, you must like, you must comment for your existence in that, in like the as a reader to count to the person who's making money. You got to do all those things. Which, by the way, if you're listening, you should probably like, comment, and subscribe on our video when it goes as a VOD on YouTube. Graphite had Hellboy.
Yeah, do they still have it?
Yeah, they still do, and I love Hellboy. You know, I own several copies of Hellboy memorabilia in a box that I can't bring out because there's no space in my flat. And like,
Wow.
I didn't stay on Graphite, and I could have read Hellboy anywhere I wanted. That's a lot of that. That tells you a lot about like how much interaction matters for a reader, despite how nobody wants to admit it to themselves.
And we both readers and the creators.
Yeah, because creators need a way to gauge how much money they're about to make, get those fat stacks. My students ask me, "Do artists make a lot of money?"
Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? According to comments, you shouldn't go into comics to make money. You do it for fun.
Who said that?
Seriously,
Who fucking said
I've
that?
seen it. Well, apparently, when you ask when you plug your Patreon and you ask for money, people go like, you should just be doing it for free like everyone else out there. Which is pretty much the Canvas version of Lozols.
Yeah, which is good. It's good. I think the Canvas Corner Webtoon. I mean, this is the thing. I wish Webtoon had a better informational platform than just making a webcomic on their website. That would be infinitely better. But I get it. Website constraints. The American group isn't really controlling the website as such. It's mostly controlled by the Korean group. So I understand why there will be lots of small little issues. I bet that's probably the reason why they also got rid of the sideways scrolling format eventually. But like the new system now only pays you on your highest rated comic, which means that you can have like 6 or 7 comics out, but you're only getting paid on the top one. And here's how their new system works. They use page views. The thing is, their page views are American only, which is a bit shit because they just don't have a strong European or like outside America ad system. So it's just Americans ads that count, which is annoying. So you need 40,000 American page views, which Aerosol missed last month by 3K views, which was sad, to even qualify. Then that gives you $100 credit straight, right? If you the silver, that's what they call the bronze tier. The silver tier is 200,000 page views, and that gives you $300 credit. The gold tier is 600,000 page views. That gives you $800 credit. This is per month, by the way. And the platinum tier, also known as the highest tier, needs a million. Sorry, it needs 1.5 million page views, 1.5 million page views to get $1,000 credit. A lot of people aren't happy about it. Yeah, you need like 1.5 million American page views that month, $1,000. A lot of people are not happy about it, as understandably, because like
it's a lot of work. In some cases, right? Just because if the popularity of Scanlation like leads to a licensed translation and the people take theirs down, the end justifies the means, in my opinion.
Yeah, the thing that we wanted to get to is like, so Scanlation exists, it's a big thing, but Scanlation companies lately, I don't know if the word companies, groups have been pivoting from manga to webcomics.
It's kind of like a reflection of the kind of reach that these like series are getting.
Yeah.
Instead of like having to, more so because they're like on the web, it's so much easier to get hold of the files rather than say you gotta scan it and clean it up and you paint over it and read it. And yes, I will have to say though, like. Scanlation is kind of, sometimes like being a part of a pirate Scanlation group is sort of also a stepping stone to ending up doing the legit translations all the time.
Yeah.
I've come across quite a few of. I've come across a few like translated manga, localized manga letterers on Twitter. Really interesting follows. A couple of them actually get into like the nitty gritty of it, talk about the differences and stuff. And almost all of them have had some scanlation experience, some a bit more notorious than others. So yes.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, and a lot of even a lot of the Scanlation groups have pivoted to being legit, so to speak. Like another group I know is they got a job from a Chinese manhua. I don't know how you say it in Chinese, but it has that one. They got a job from one of those guys to officially translate and put up their comic in the English market.
Not gonna lie though, like sometimes fan translations are better than the original, like the official translations.
Yeah.
Webtoon, I'm looking at you.
Oh my god.
Why are you Sous Chef?
Yeah, my name on Discord now is Sous Chef Nen. It's complicated. I married one of my favorite one of my favorite artists, and I named him Chef. And it's complicated. It is.
So that means you're under.
But yeah, look, basically this is what happened, right?
I googled. You missed what I just said.
I heard what you said. I'm refusing to acknowledge that you said what you said, because if I do, it means that I have to pretend like you are real. This is not okay. Anyway, so basically what happened was
what about this top chef?
Me and all of my friends were sitting in a room at work. I work at a school now, and then we were like talking about what a gender neutral word for daddy would be. So we googled gender neutral word for daddy, and then it came up with chef. It was like, don't say yes daddy, say yes chef.
Oh no.